Hi, this is Gloria Zecopoulos from Massage Pro C. We're live at the American Massage Conference in Atlanta, Georgia. And today I have the Kangen water guy here. And I'm sorry, what'd you say your name was?
Johnny Zecopoulos.
Zecopoulos,
yeah.
Okay, nice Greek name.
Yes, very much so, very much so.
So Johnny, I happen to own a Kangen water system and I absolutely love it. But I'm going to let you tell people what's so great about them and what they do for us.
Well, there's three main qualities that make it great. So first is that it's a strong antioxidant. So as far as antioxidants are concerned, people know that vitamin C is a good one and green tea is considered one of the better ones. Our water, once it gets ionized, is anywhere from 3 to 10 times more powerful than green tea as an antioxidant. So that in itself, by itself, is worth drinking, but there's actually more. Our water is alkaline in nature, and as we know, disease thrives in an acidic environment, and our water is alkaline. So that's the second aspect. The third aspect is that our water is microclustered, and in that microclustered effect, basically what it's doing is it's changing the size of the water so it makes it more penetrable to the system, which means it's going to absorb into your system a lot better. So you know how sometimes if you drink typical bottled waters, tap waters, if you drink a lot of it, you're going to find it sitting in your stomach. That's because it doesn't absorb into your system. And one thing people need to understand is that just because you consume something, it doesn't mean you assimilate it.
That's so true.
So Kangen water, which is a Japanese term which means return to origin, actually gets into the system. It gets microclustered. So I like to use the analogy of, if I may, basically if you can imagine your cell walls like a chain link fence, the typical size of water molecules are like a size of a golf ball. If you had a bucket of golf balls, you threw it at that chain link fence, some of them would go through and some of them wouldn't. But in the ionization process, the golf balls get changed to like a size of a marble, and now you take that bucket of marbles, throw it at the chain link fence, it goes into the system, absorbs into your system. So those are the three main qualities of our water, and you know, the water has done some amazing things for people. The thing is the water doesn't heal anything. It basically balances your body. When you're balanced, when you give your body what it needs, which is water, which is basically the second most important thing that your body needs, your body will heal itself. It's degeneration due to dehydration. Actually, this water will only enhance different practitioners' ability to help people, because we can do a lot of things, because I'm a massage therapist.
Yeah, we're always telling people, have some water.
Right, but we don't realize the quality of the water that we're giving them is actually breaking them down.
Right, and then clients will say to me, well, I have my bottle of water, and it's a cheaper brand water, and why is that not good for them?
Well, the thing is that it's usually acidic. Usually it's acidic, it's not microclustered, and as you know, disease thrives in an acidic environment. And we've known since 1933, a Nobel Prize winner, don't believe me, believe the Nobel Prize winner, who stated that disease, more specifically cancer, occurs in an acidic environment, non-oxygenated. Okay? You know, that says a lot. That says a lot. And yet we are making ourselves acidic through basically the water that we consume.
So when we talk about pH and acid and alkaline, okay, some people, let's be clear. What is the ideal environment for, you know, our intestinal tract?
Well, here's the scenario that there are different areas of the body that have different pHs. Okay, so blood, which has a pH of 7.365. Honestly, if it varies ever so slightly, you'll probably die. Okay, so we're not specifically changing the blood pH, but what we're doing is we're making an environment conducive for the body to balance out. Okay, so the waters that we provide in our machine, in our Kangen water machines, are anywhere from 8.5, 9 to 9.5. You don't want to go any higher than that. Okay, even though our machines, they actually make higher pH and lower pHs. So here's the other aspect of our water. Okay, you can actually make strong acidic water. Okay, and this is not water to consume, but you can actually use it externally. It'll actually act as a disinfectant. We know for a fact that they can kill MRSA, staph, E. coli. So this is a disinfectant. So it's a different water. And then when you press that button, you can actually make a strong alkaline water, and this water will actually emulsify oil. Okay, and it's just water.
And that's the pH for the vegetables and the fruits.
Right.
And stuff,
It'll pull the herbicides and pesticides because they are oil based. If you're consuming non-organic items, those usually have herbicides and pesticides. So here's what we do: we go home and we wash our tomatoes off with water, tap water. You're not washing anything. You might wash a little bit of dirt and maybe some kind of loose impediment, but actually you're adding chlorine if you're washing it with tap water, okay, which is bad. But when you use our strong Kangen water, which has a pH of 11.5, it actually emulsifies oil. Well, herbicides and pesticides are added with oil so that when it's when it's on the crops, when it rains that day, it doesn't wash off the oil. Okay, but you use this strong alkaline water, it'll pull the herbicide and pesticides right off it. It's amazing. It's an amazing demo.
I've had people say too, the fruits and vegetables taste better.
They do taste better.
Yeah.
They do taste better because, first of all, you're not tasting herbicides and pesticides.
Right.
There's a great demo that you can check out on my website. It's called thiswaterchangeslives.com.
Thiswaterchangeslives.com.
All changes with an S, lives with an S.com. You'll see a lot of great demos on there, and you'll see a lot of great information. Our slogan for our company is "Change your water, or change your life." Think about it. You're 70 to 80% water. It'll have a big effect.
Well, I think I shared with you one day here in the conference. I used to get my water from a family member who had the filter, and then he moved away, and I didn't have my water for a while. And I thought, well, maybe there's no big difference. But I found I was thirsty more often, and I found that my skin wasn't as hydrated. And then I realized, wow, there's really something to this. So you may not see the changes right away.
Right away. Sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. And you hear that that testimonial a lot. Is that it's when they are denied the water, then they realize, wow, this water was really doing something for me. But sometimes people notice an immediate impact within the day or two of drinking the water.
Like what will be some of the things that they might notice?
More energy, better sleep, and as you know, if you sleep better, that's when your body recovers and heals. Okay, so if you sleep better, you're going to feel better. Those are some basic things. But I tell people, because they ask me, what will I notice? You'll notice whatever your body needs to notice. So don't drink it thinking, okay, this is what I'm expecting. Because here's the thing, your body determines what's the priority, not you. So you may drink it thinking you want to help this, but guess what? Your body knows why it needs it, and that's what it'll fix if that's what happens.
And the other thing that I realized is I was buying bottled water, spending $100 or $200 a month just for bottled water. And so not only was that an expense right there, but then I'm putting plastic out into the environment.
That's exactly
and now I don't have to do that.
Right. You're getting the best water that nature can provide, and you have an unlimited source because it's using your tap water, purifying it, ionizing it, giving it an antioxidant value, and again, like you said, you're not creating plastics and adding to that that wasteland that's sitting out in the ocean out there, as we know. So that's what this is. It's an amazing product. It is probably considered the best supplement, believe it or not, that you can consume, and it is one of the most greenest products in this world. It's change your water, change your life.
Anything else you want to tell our audience about Kangen?
Honestly, that's the bulk of it. I probably could go on and on, but you're only going to know. Find somebody that has a Kangen water machine and just drink the water. That's what we tell it. That's how we promote our machine.
Share your water.
If you drink it, you'll see it. So here's one thing I do want to say. One other thing, people need to drink more than they think. So what you should strive to drink is 50% of your weight in ounces per day. If you have a physical condition that you want to treat, try to drink 75%. And a lot of people say, well, that's a lot of water. I don't know if I can drink that much. Yeah, you can't drink that much of typical waters. You'll be able to drink a lot of this water, no problem. So,
And your website again, if they want to contact you with more information?
Thiswaterchangeslives.com. And my information is on there. And if you have any questions that may not be answered on the website, I'll be glad to answer them for you.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
And thank you for joining us.